What's up, y'all? Um, I'm back with another one. Dropping a lot of videos today, so this is gonna be one of those days. And I also have to say this for caution: my YouTube channel is going to be very, actually, I take that back, extremely controversial. It's going to be very uncomfortable. So I may not have a lot of support on this, you know, in this channel in general, you know, which I don't care about. I'm just here pretty much, you know, ranting and venting about whatever's on my mind here. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. Uh, so I have to pretty much uh, put that out there. And I may not have a lot of support at all from me. I don't really care for support for Johnny Depp fans, but but I'm also not going to have a support for Amber Heard fans either, especially on this video here. But hear me out, all right? You know, I think this can very much so, you know, bring more understanding of why Johnny Depp has so much support and why the the trial in the U.S. went how it went. You know, so um, bear with me here. So, all right, I'm gonna have to see. You know, let's get this started here on why I personally believe that Johnny Depp is way worse than Chris Brown as a person. I will say that. If you're asking me. Now, for starters, I'm not a Chris Brown fan as a person. I don't care for him as a person. I really don't, care if he gets canceled or not. That's not of my concern. I do love his music, but if he gets canceled or whatever happens, that's something now that honestly I don't care about. you know, I'm not a stan or celebrity worshiper. I don't do celebrity worship or anything like that. So I don't whatever happens. I don't really care about. What I do care about is consistency, and I do care about equality. And I do not actually. I take that back. I actually hate, and hate is a strong word, but I do hate racism. I can't stand that. Some that I hate and I can't stand. So if I see some racism happening, I'm gonna call that out. I'm gonna point that out. I'm gonna say it. Call that out. It is what it is when it comes to that. Also, before I break this down again, I would move. I'm gonna do a lot of movement. The reason why I move a lot because I am, I'm autistic. I've been diagnosed with autism at the age of 5. So I'm an autistic man. I'm a black man that's autistic. Man, it's crazy. That's just under this capitalist system in the U.S. That's or even in this in society. That is just a double L. I'm just taking back-to-back L's on that. Of being a black man who is autistic. That's just crazy. you know. Well, so I just had to put that out there. If you see a lot of, me can't moving a lot, and the camera moving a lot too. That's just, I guess you could say my autistic flare-ups or something like that. In my stimulation, me stimming, I do stim a lot, as well. You know, me, part of my stimming is me moving, moving a lot. So and having a very short attention span. So that's how to put that out there for caution as well. But now let's really get this started here. All right. The reason why I say that Johnny Depp is worse than Chris Brown is because of the fact that when Chris Brown did what he did to Rihanna, and Chris Brown actually took himself into the police. He didn't, no one had to come and arrest him. He just took himself into the police. He turned himself in. I'm not even sure if Rihanna even reported to police. I don't think she did. I think she was, do what typically a lot of, victims of domestic violence does. Typically, a lot of victims of domestic violence usually try to protect their abuser, and they really do not like to, report their abuser. It usually, a lot of times they, would do a lot to protect their abuser. If anything, they don't, they usually don't like to, report their abuser to the police. A lot of times, some of them do, when it happens the first time, or happens a few times, but typically they usually, don't like to turn their abuser in. With Chris Brown, I feel like usually he did turn himself in. He, needed to do that, rightfully so. He never fought it in court. He never fought that in court. He actually, just took it up the chin. He had to take whatever consequences he, had given. And if you're asking me, I think he should have did some jail time as well. He deserved to do some jail time. And he should have. I believe he should have did jail time, but he never. But he did. He did not do any jail time, which is typical for for celebrities in general. Black or white, white doesn't matter. Celebrities, it's rare for a celebrity to do any jail time, and he did not do any jail time, which he should have, right? He should have definitely did some jail time. I 100% believe he should have did that, and that should have had happened, but it didn't do any jail time. He did get probation, 5 years of that. Got 5 years probation. I believe he should have did 5 years in jail, and just took that up the chin. If you're asking me, I mean, whatever jail time he, whatever, I believe that should have happened. But he did get probation, and he did get community service, as well. While Johnny Depp, not only did he not turn himself in to the police, he actually, gaslighted Amber Heard. Threw Amber Heard under the bus, which he always does, and even Amber Heard knows this herself, that, this dude be throwing her under the bus all the time, usually to escape any accountability. I believe he actually threw her under the bus with the Australia situation, that they both got into. I believe he threw her under the bus as well, and so he can escape some type of media heat on him, typical of this guy. Usually, of trying to get Amber Heard to take all the heat. So this trial right here, like I said, it's not a trial for male victims. That's not at all. if this guy's a male victim, then sure it's Chris Brown. Meaning Chris Brown is also a male victim too, because Chris Brown later on, not in the trial, they didn't even have it because there wasn't a trial. There was no trial, right? But he did come out in his documentary, his movie that he did years later in 2017. He did come out and said that back in 2017 that, you know, Rihanna did hit him too. As a matter of fact, that Rihanna hit him first, was hitting on him while he was driving the car. But he admitted that like back in 2017 with the movie that he put out. But as for Johnny Depp though, he did not take accountability. He blamed Amber Heard, lied on Amber Heard, lied in court even. He lied in court and said it was, you know, Amber Heard who chopped off his finger. It wasn't Amber Heard. It was actually Johnny Depp himself. Because dude's a crazy dude. You know, it's a crazy man. Chopped off his own finger, but he lied on the stand. He lied on the stand and blamed Amber Heard for that, which was a lie. It never happened. It was never Amber Heard. Now you can, you know, again, you're going to come out and say that Amber Heard admitted to hitting Rihanna, and which, okay, Rihanna also, Chris Brown also says that Rihanna hit him too, and I can assure you, Rihanna herself would even come out and said that she hit Chris Brown too. But does that make it right? No. Because I believe in consistency. I believe that no one should be hitting anybody. But that's just me. And that's just, you know, one point. The other point is Johnny Depp, like I said in the other video, actually, you know, forced himself upon her with a bottle. Right? He R-worded her with a beer with a bottle while choking her, while choking her out in Australia. Like I said, I did not hear any allegations of Chris Brown doing that to Rihanna. There is no allegations of Chris Brown doing that to Rihanna. And all the other rape cases that came after was all false. It was proven false too. Proven false. But there's no allegations of rape of the R word, of Chris Brown. But it is of Johnny Depp. That's just number 2, or even number 3, because this man has been proven to lie to Amber Heard countless times, even saying that that Johnny Depp never put his hands on Amber Heard, which was also a proven lie as well. That's why he lost his UK court case. Right when the Sun, the newspaper from the UK, sued, that he actually sued because they call him a wife beater, and he lost his UK court case because it was proven that he is a wife beater. See, and I could, like if that was Chris Brown that sued the Sun for calling him a woman beater and lost, there's nobody will be defending Chris Brown. TMZ would not be, especially TMZ. TMZ definitely would not be defending Chris Brown, but they're defending Johnny Depp. The Daily Mail would not be defending Chris Brown like how they defended Johnny Depp. See, and all these other white-owned mainstream media would not be defending, Chris Brown. Not even the black media, right? The black-owned media, like the Roots and all them, right? They're also coming into a defense of Johnny Depp as well. Like the Roots and Hollywood Unlocked and the Shade Room and all them, right? They're also defending Johnny Depp as well. They would not be defending this man had this man been Chris Brown, right? So folks that said that Chris Brown still had a career, no one, saying that, they're lying and saying that, they supported Rihanna, but they still bought his albums. Well, I believe that the white folks who actually tell, say that they supported Rihanna, I do believe that they're telling the truth. I do believe that, white folks are telling the truth. Like white man and white woman, when they say that they supported Rihanna, they did support Rihanna. They truly did support Rihanna. But it's not because they support women. It's because of the fact that they hate black men. they hate black men. That's why they supported Rihanna. It was not because they support women who are abused. No. They do not support women of abuse who are abused. No, they support the fact that they just hate black men, right? And they just want to take down as much black men and to ruin their characters as possible, regardless if they deserved it or not, right? But all the white men, powerful, famous white men that get support, they usually get support from the mainstream media. And folks gonna bring up Harvey Weinstein, but who was really a Harvey Weinstein fan? Like Harvey Weinstein, was he even? He's not even a superstar, right? He's not even a megastar. He has no fan base. So I don't want to hear Harvey Weinstein's name, because Harvey Weinstein isn't famous. He's not a superstar. Nor was Jeffrey Epstein or Roman Polanski. Like, these guys are not global superstars like Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp is global. He's a global superstar. So there's a catch in why they support him. They don't want powerful, famous white men to be taken down. They only want that for black men. This is why Amber Heard is getting slandered in the media. This is why she's getting slandered, right? Because if she had accused Chris Brown of this, I don't believe that she will be getting slandered. Matter of fact, she would get that Rihanna support, and had Rihanna accused Johnny Depp of this, Rihanna will be getting slandered. Rihanna would not be getting supported like that, right? Rihanna would not get slandered in the media. Nobody in the mainstream media will be slandering Rihanna's name. Nor would other celebrities will be supporting Johnny Depp, or would be supporting any, they would not do that. They wouldn't be supporting Johnny Depp, Chris Brown, right? And trying to tarnish Amber Heard's name. You wouldn't see that, right? You would. I have a hard time believing and seeing that they will be, supporting Chris Brown. I don't believe TMZ will support Chris Brown. Daily Mail, E News, all these mainstream, CNN, MSNBC, all these other mainstream media will be, channels or whatever, be supporting Chris Brown. Had Amber Heard accuse Chris Brown. I don't see that. I don't see that. It only makes sense though for Johnny Depp to have that support. I mean, like I said earlier, Rihanna would be getting slander. Rihanna will be getting the Amber Heard treatment right now. Currently, Rihanna will be getting that. Would have been getting that treatment, or even worse. As a matter of fact, she probably will be getting worse treatment than Amber Heard because and I say what's worse is that nobody would even be talking about this. We wouldn't even be having this conversation right now. Nobody would be we wouldn't be having this conversation if Johnny Depp was the one that abused Rihanna. Like, right? Like, we wouldn't be having this topic because nobody would care. Because a lot of times, black women gets the worst of the treatment, and when it comes to the media, then even white women. I'm just and Amber Heard, if she accused Chris Brown, she will be getting support. Like, right, she will be getting support globally. Everybody will be supporting Amber Heard. Even the Daily Wire, right? The Daily Wire will be supporting Amber Heard. See, the only reason why the Daily Wire would not support would not support Amber Heard is because of Johnny Depp, and he's a white man. It makes sense. And the fact that this man, the situation that happened with Chris Brown happened back in 2009, and he was 19 years old, while Johnny Depp is a grown man, pretty much in his 50s, close to his 60s, and still victim blaming, gaslighting, and doing all these narcissist tactics to make himself look good in front of the world, not taking any accountability, not taking no accountability at all whatsoever. Crazy. And the media supports it. No one talks about the fact, the media, really doesn't, anybody really talks about the fact that, Johnny Depp is a drug addict. But they love to say that Chris Brown's a drug addict. They love to say that Chris Brown's an alcoholic. But Johnny Depp's a drug addict too. Johnny Depp is an alcoholic, and nobody in the mainstream media talks about that. They don't report it. See, like, it's crazy to me, but that's the racism in the media. They've been doing this since forever. They've been doing this since the days of slavery. Right? They love to demonize every single black man, regardless if the allegations are true or not. It really doesn't matter, because they're going to demonize the black man. But they will glorify and pamper the white man who has those exact same allegations, regardless if it's real or not. It doesn't matter if it's real, if he's innocent or guilty. They will glorify, protect, and pamper the white man. While when it comes to black men, regardless if the allegations are real or not real, if he's innocent, if the black man's innocent or not, they're going to demonize, vilify the black man. It really doesn't matter. There's no consistency. And it's bull jive. Bull jive. Like I said, I don't care what none of you folks say. Chris Brown, at least Chris Brown took accountability. He didn't throw Rihanna under the bus. He didn't make no song about Rihanna, dissing Rihanna. And no, Deuces is not a song about Rihanna. It's not. That's not a song about Rihanna. Deuces is not a song about Rihanna. Dissing Rihanna. There's really no songs like that that's about Rihanna, really. That he's dissing. But this man got countless songs dissing Amber Heard. This man got text messages saying he wants to kill, he wants to burn, Amber Heard's and F her dead corpse. And that was global. And everybody defended Johnny Depp. And there, even Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore laughed at it. But they wasn't laughing when, there was reports of Chris Brown saying that he wanted to kill Rihanna. There was no laughing matters then. Nobody was laughing then. But they're laughing at Amber Heard when this man's making threats to kill this woman and F her dead corpse after he killed her. And folks are laughing at it. And folks gave him a pass. You guys got to understand the game. The game is to protect and defend the white man as much as possible. This is why Amber Heard is going through what she's going through right now. That's one of the reasons why. As a matter of fact, it's probably the main reason. Besides the fact that, the media is also misogynist, right? There's a lot of toxic, misogynist, and sexist, sexism towards the woman, right? Besides that, there's also some racism in protecting the white man. I think Amber Heard, if she would have accused Chris Brown of that, I don't believe Chris Brown, Chris Brown would get that support. I don't think Amber Heard will be getting, vilified so much in the media. I don't see it. I don't even think she would get vilified in social media like that. Because Rihanna doesn't have to deal with that. Rihanna doesn't have to deal. Matter of fact, Rihanna bounced back and she became a billionaire, right? She became a billionaire, and globally famous, and globally beloved even. And while Chris Brown, he bounced back, but it wasn't because of the mainstream media kissing his butt. No. It was just because of his talent. His talent saved this man's own career. Saved this man's career. It was because of his talent, not because of the mainstream media kissing his behind. Maybe his fans does. His stands, who, would do it. His crazy stance that will say some crazy stuff. But it was not, the media. It's not TMZ. I can tell you that much. It's not TMZ or the Daily Mail or the E! News or anything like that. No, it was just the fact that, the mainstream media, like I said, it's just because of his talent. It's crazy, right? Crazy how a 19-year-old man, someone who was 19 years old, still a teenager, can be more of a man and take more of accountability in a court of law and even in court of public opinion, while a other grown man who is 50, who is in his 50s, can't even take accountability for anything. He can't even take accountability for nothing. And the mainstream media allows this over 50-year-old man to take no accountability, to make excuses for all the stuff he does in the court of law and in the court of public opinion. Now, you guys tell me, if Is Chris Brown now worse than? Oh, I mean, if Chris Brown is, I mean Johnny Depp. That's what I mean. Is now you guys out there tell me if Johnny Depp is worse than Chris Brown. Let me know what you think out there. Peace out.